Imagine a packed courtroom. The tension thicket could be cut with a knife. Suddenly, a 6-year-old boy stands up, trembling but brave, and points straight at the police officer on the witness stand. "He's lying," the boy says, his voice shaking, but clear. The entire courtroom gasps. What happens next will leave you stunned. You won't believe the web of lies, betrayal, and unbelievable courage that unfolds in the next few minutes. This is the story the whole world needs to hear. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe for more dropping real-life stories that chilling power and expose the truth. Now let's begin. Thiessen barely shone through the cloudy morning sky as families, reporters, packed into courtroom 9A. The judge hadn't even arrived yet, but the booze was electric because the case wasn't ordinary. On trial today was not a criminal or a gang leader, but a single mother named Alicia Matthews, a hard-working African-American woman accused of resisting arrest and endangering a police officer. Her crime: trying to protect her child 6-year-old Jalen during a routine traffic stop gone terribly wrong. The prosecution painted her as aggressive, unstable, a danger to society. But if anyone had seen the body cam footage, which mysteriously vanished, they would know something was. Alicia sat quietly, trembling in her lap, her public defender whispering something useless in her ear. Jalen sat behind her in the gallery, wide-eyed and silent, clinging to his small Spider-Man backpack. Opposite them, Officer Darnell Briggs sat tall in his uniform, confident and unreadable, as if the room was already his. The judge finally walked in and the trial began. The first 2 days were a blur of testimonies, objections, and whispered gossip. The prosecution paraded witness after witness, mostly officers, all echoing the same. Alicia resisted arrest. She shoved Officer Briggs. She screamed obscenities. But there was no real footage, no dashboard video, no body cam, no traffic cam. All was said to be corrupted or incomplete. Alicia's lawyer tried to urge a motion to delay the trial until data could be recovered. But the judge, an old white man with heavy eyelids and a tight schedule, denied it. It seemed hopeless, until Jalen stood up. It was the third day. The judge was about to recess when Jalen's voice broke the courtroom silence. "Excuse me," he said, his voice barely audible. "Can I say something?" Everyone turned. The judge, confused. The lawyers froze. He wanted to talk. "I remember everything." Murmurs filled the air. Alicia turned it around, horrified. "Jalen, no," she whispered, but he stood anyway. The judge motioned to the bailiff. "Bring the boy forward." And just like that, a child was sworn in. Jalen's small hand clutched the Bible as Hess. To tell the truth, he looked even smaller sitting in the big witness chair, his feet dangling above the floor. The judge leaned forward. "What do you want to tell us, young man?" Jalen took a breath. "The officer is lying." Gasps erupted. The prosecutor jumped up to objection. "He's a minor. He wasn't on the witness list." The judge raised a hand. "We're already here. Let the boy speak." Jalen looked straight at Officer Briggs. "He pulled Mommy out of the car. She didn't yell. She was crying. He said mean words. He pushed her face on the ground and said she was acting crazy. But she wasn't. I saw it all." Silence. And then Jalen swallowed hard. He saw him recording with Mommy's phone and took it. He said nobody would believe me. The courtroom fell into stunned silence. The offense attorney, who until now semi-derised the defeat, suddenly came alive. Jalen. "Do you remember what happened to your mom's phone?" Jalen nodded. "He crushed it, then threw it in the grass." "Do you remember what was on it?" "A video. Can you describe it?" "Everything from when he came up to the window to when he had Mommy in the car." Officer Briggs sat frozen, sweat beaded on his forehead. The prosecutor fumbled with a legal pad. The defense lawyer looked at the judge. "Your Honor, I move to subpoena Officer Briggs' personal phone and request an emergency IT forensic analysis on the Matthews phone account. The boy's testimony suggests deliberate destruction of evidence." The judge, clearly shaken, nodded. "Granted. The next 72 hours turned the entire trial upside. Forensics recovered a cloud backup of the destroyed phone. The video crystal clear. It showed Alicia pull it from the vehicle, face slammed into the asphalt, screaming not in rage, but in pain. It showed Briggs looking around, spotting the phone on the passenger seat and smashing it beneath his boot. Most damning of all, it showed Alicia doing anything that could even remotely be considered aggressive. The courtroom morphled with media as the video was played. Reporters scribbled furiously, cried in his mom's lab. Briggs turned pale. Then came the twist no one expected. A whistleblower from inside the department stepped forward. A young officer named Renee Alvarez. She claimed Briggs had a history of misconduct suppressed by the Internal Affairs Department. "We were told, total reports, complaints went missing. He was protected." She pulled out a hidden drive and placed it on the judge's bench. "These are the internet. I couldn't live with it anymore." The courtroom became ground zero for an explosion of truth. Alicia's charges were dropped instantly, but that was Sina, Alicia's lawyer, now backed by a civil rights team, filed a lawsuit for malicious prosecution and racial. Protesters gathered outside. National outlets picked up the story. The mayor gave a press statement. Officer Briggs was suspended. That arrested ****** months passed. Alicia was free, but she hadn't forgotten. She took her story Tovery platform that would listen. Good Morning America, local radio. Evan Schools Jalen, once a quiet, shy boy, had become a symbol of truth. The boy stood up when grown-ups wouldn't. A foundation was launched in his name. Galen Speaks to train and protect youth witnesses and provide legal aid for families in need. Trial had rippled through the city's justice system. Multiple officers were placed under investigation. New policies were enacted requiring third-party backups of all body cam footage. The judge who had nearly sent Alicia to jail without evidence publicly and announced early retirement. But perhaps the most powerful moment came 1 year later during a televised city forum. Jalen stood at the podium. The same boy who dangled his feet in the witness chair, now a little taller, a little braver. You told me I was too small, talk no. The truth. But truth is not about size, it's about what's right. He stepped down to thunderous applause, and somewhere in the back row, Officer Alvarez, now promoted to a community liaison, wiped away a tear. ***. If this story moved you, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another true life twist that'll leave ya. Because when truth speaks, no matter how small the voice, it echoes forever. ***.